Reyna Dunlap is a 30-year-old influencer from Prince George's County, Maryland. Raina went viral in the past for some controversial thoughts on black people.
Black men. Oh, wait, let me specify even more. Brown skin and dark skin men, because y'all pull a little bad light skin who y'all gonna make real pretty kids with, and then you treat her like are you serious? You could have had a little dirty dark for all that. Do all that. Like, have her. Like, let that be your thing. I'm so sick of black niggas pulling Nick's and treating them like they didn't win the lottery. Like, bitch, are you serious? Are you serious? It could have been a white guy right now, but I'm with your black, your little struggling black ass, your little disenfranchised black, your little where's my stimulus check black, motherfucking chicken eating, watermelon sucking, Kool-Aid drinking black. My barber is my king black. I didn't pay my child support black. I hope I don't get evicted on the 5th of the month black. I'm sick of niggas, man. I don't give a hey, cancel me for real, bitches. I can't stand black men, and I want y'all to know that with my full heart, with my full chest, Niggas ain't it. Like, chill, like, stay where the you are. I see why society treats you like and Trump was on to something, but y'all black didn't get it. So yeah, I'm done. I'm so done. I'm done acting like I'm one of y'all, man. Fuck that shit. Y'all black asses can kiss my little pretty light-skinned mixed egg.
Raina received a lot of backlash for her rants on social media. She was said to have been following the Baddies cast to different cities for events that the Baddies would promote. She, after a while, went missing for about 3 months. But in that 3 months, she would tweet weird quotes that was kind of like, it didn't really make any sense. From about November to January 1st.
Here tonight, the family of a Prince George's County woman is desperate for answers. Reyna Dunlap, a popular social media influencer, left home last fall on a trip to Ohio, but she never returned home. Investigators found her body in Cleveland a week and a half ago, but they have no clues on what happened to her. Our Alexis Wainwright talked to her mother and sister in an interview that you'll only see right here.
It's been almost a month now and still no clear answers why Reyna Dunlap went to Cleveland, who she was with, and how she got there. But these flyers still going around in hopes of finding out that information.
It's horrible. I feel like somebody kicked a hole through my soul, and the biggest part of my heart is gone.
Karen Jones fights back tears as she talks about her daughter, 30-year-old Reyna Dunlap, who also went by Raina.
She is my firstborn. You know, I loved her dearly, and it's just, the pain is unimaginable. The worst is just not knowing.
Her daughter, who lives in College Park, Maryland, was found dead with none of her belongings and in an abandoned building in Cleveland, Ohio, January 18th.
I can't really even function that well knowing that I don't know how my own big sister died.
Her family says they don't know why she was in Cleveland. They wonder if she may have gone to audition for Baddies Midwest, a reality show she was a fan of, but they don't know. The last time they spoke was in November.
With Raina, she was always in and out, you know, so it wasn't like we talked to her all the time. We just always expected she was going to be okay.
But she was still active on social media up until the new year and went silent on New Year's Day. So her family went to Cleveland in hopes of finding out more. But they didn't get any new information and are still waiting on the toxicology report from her autopsy to give them answers on what happened.
We know that she was shopping there. We went to some of the places that she shopped. We put up flyers. We talked to a few people who, at least 2 that said that they did recognize her and they did see her in the area, that she looked perfectly fine, but just no answers as to what took her to Cleveland.
And as days go by, they're encouraging anyone with any bit of information to come forward.
if anyone saw her, if anyone talked to her while she was there, but also very important with her time here from late October, early November, until she was actually verified in Cleveland, if anybody saw her in College Park area.
If you have any information, you can call in to the tip line. There's also a GoFundMe to help raise money for the family for funeral costs and to hire a private investigator. Alexis Wainwright, WUSA 9.
So I did my own research. I'm trying to figure out what audition was in Ohio, and I do not believe it was an audition at that time in Ohio. I see that there were auditions in Detroit around that time, maybe September, October. But in Ohio, I do not believe that. But keep in mind, Zeus Network has a lot of different events. They have parties, they have different events, and it has been said that they are running a sex trafficking ring, okay? Because think about it, it's all these young, beautiful girls. They're trying to be famous. They're trying to get their brand out there, and that they are susceptible to predators. Let's just be honest here. So I did my research on this whole Baddies cast, and I remember watching the Bad Girls Club back in the day. I'm an 80s baby, so this new era of baddies is not really my thing. But I did my research to figure out what's going on. So look at some of these clips that I found on TikTok of the auditions, some people's stories. Check this out.
Atlanta, Georgia. I mean, it should have been in New York though, because like there's a lot of African people in New York. Am I tripping?
So Baddies audition was in Atlanta last night, and they was out there from 11 a.m. to 3 a.m. Really some to 4 a.m. And I just want to say, first off, they was in that bitch rumbling and tumbling, baby, all night long. From the moment they stepped in, from the moment they left. But the whole gag is about the audition is the cast is already picked.
I already parked somebody, knocked out. Yeah, got 2 tickets from Carisha and that. Okay. Yeah. I already parked somebody.
Fuck y'all, Ugg Mud, Rag Doll, y'all not dollies, fucking buck teeth, Oompa Loompa, melted ice cream shade, brace face, yuck mouth, ass, Zeus judges. Y'all want bitches to fight, and bitches still fighting. Y'all don't give tickets. Y'all bitches ain't hear no shit. And y'all came from where the fuck we came from, acting like y'all some, because y'all got a little bit of motherfucking veneers, and y'all motherfucking necks sucked up and shit. Bitch, fuck all y'all judges.
Is what it is. If Nelly don't hit me up personally and ask me to go on there, I will not be standing outside no motherfucking 10 hours just to get inside the building and wait another 5 hours. Y'all, the last time I went to the Baddies Caribbean audition, I went at 1 p.m. in the afternoon. I didn't leave that motherfucker till like 3, 4 in the morning. No, man.
I'm confused as to how Baddies is going to be in Africa with no African artists at the auditions. That's stupid. When they did Baddies Caribbean, they had Shensia, they had Spice, but they're going to Africa and they're bringing Saucy Santana and Carisha. What? It doesn't make sense, and it could be that maybe the African artists don't want nothing to do with Baddies, but this could have been a great opportunity to put an African artist on, you know, to people in America, give them exposure or something. It don't add up. Like, how you gonna go to another country and not invite at least somebody, an influencer, a celebrity, an artist from that country to be on the panel for Baddies? And I don't blame them if they just turned it down and said no, because it's Baddies, right? But also, I feel like it's such a missed opportunity. Like, leave the Americans in America. It just doesn't add up to me. I'm confused. That is crazy.
I want to maneuver and I don't think I have to show you guys how I'm going to do. I'm checking them. How? Is anybody gonna run up? Oh, okay.
I was so shocked to see you at that Baddies audition, and you were shocked to see you at that Baddies audition.
I never really watched it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna sit up here and I'm not gonna sit up here and lie. It's an experience. NA in my city. This was in Detroit.
No, your face. I still go ahead. Okay.
Baby, when I got in there,
they They said, snatch your wigs. And the wigs was glued down.
That's what got me. You know what I'm saying? Because I am a very, I'm a sweet person.
Yeah.
Public service announcement. If you're in Atlanta and you're going to the Baddies audition tomorrow, please make sure, start right now. Make sure you're in that bathroom air fighting. You need to be practicing right now because you bitches need to get ready to go to war.
Aw, shit, nothing but baddies. Oh, wait, my supporters, they're like, go to Baddies, go to Baddies. I'm like, fuck, hold up, let me get my...
No, that's why I don't like it.
Thank you.
Never felt
Y'all, the Baddies audition was crazy. I mean, like, too fucking crazy. First of all, it was too damn hot to be standing outside like that. That shit didn't even make no sense. They said doors open at 12:30. I got there at 11 o'clock. They didn't open the door until like 7 o'clock. I don't understand. We was outside. Motherfuckers was passing out. They had the EMS outside. Like, they had to help them. It got so bad to the point where they had to bring us waters. Like, y'all didn't even think about that shit. Like, days ago, weeks ago, the day that y'all decided to have audition, like, motherfuckers weren't about to just be standing outside. Like, we was really standing outside for all of them hours.
This really had pissed me off because I am so sick of seeing the same exact people, bro. I'm tired of seeing them, bro. Like, can we get new people? Is it in a contract that they gotta always do baddies? That they don't have nothing else going on new? The only people that I'm okay with this list is DTB, Tinkerbella, and Lex Judging. Everybody else got to go. We didn't have so many seasons of them doing it, and I'm pretty sure they gonna be on the show.
Let me address like the, oh, but you went, but you did it, but you knew that though. Let me address all that. First of all, when you have something that you do, like that's not your regular 9-to-5 job, some of y'all don't even have that, but okay, for the sake of argument, when you have a talent that you do on the side, a hobby, whatever, like I'm a rapper, you feel me? Why wouldn't I want to use something like that? That's a platform that can open up other doors. You get what I'm saying?
So I watched the Baddies reunion. I think audition. I watched the Baddies audition yesterday. And I don't think people realize the show is the Baddies audition. Like, that's not even no real audition. Like, it was very much giving, like, what is this shit they call with the word hazing? Like, it gave hazing, like, why are you making girls kiss? I get it, Baddies going wild, all this, but why are you making girls kiss girls? Why are you making girls fucking down a bottle of Casamigos? Then not only that, you're getting these girls to fight each other. Not like how Bad Girls stuff was. These girls are literally knocking each other, bruising each other's nose, like about to kill each other. These girls are literally fighting for their lives for a spite.
Me personally starting to think that the Baddies audition is the playground. Natalie and her minions are the puppet masters, and they really playing with y'all. For those people that's waiting in line for like 8 to 12 hours, just waiting in line before the actual judges get there, and mind you, they get there late. They get there extremely late. They get there like 5 hours late. Honestly, y'all wasting your time because majority of the time y'all waiting in those lines, half the time y'all not even getting picked to be put on the show. You're basically just there for them to be able to promote the show.
You know they scared probably. Welcome to Baddies, everybody whooping everybody. I don't love these niggas, I just love that bag. You hating hoes too young for your titties to sag. We outside, I don't never see you.
What's up, y'all? So this is the aftermath of me auditioning, and y'all can see I was not touched. I was in a room with like the newbies and Tinka now, and y'all, when I tell y'all, I don't think Baddies is for me, cause all they want you to do is fight. Like, that is your ticket out the door, literally out the door. Cause when I tell y'all, it was like fights, like left to right.
I'm gonna do a story time, y'all. I went to the Baddies audition for Africa in ATL. Y'all, on everything I love, I'm really mad because it's like some of the cast members are not girls, and then on top of that, I didn't even get to see Carisha. Okay.
Yeah, it's 3 hours after the baby's auditions, and I'm surviving off of an hour nap. I wake up, my motherfucking flight is delayed 3 times. Like, I'm tired of the bitch and I'm over this shit. Like, I was already up there with fucking crackheads. Bitches was snorting, popping pills and shit, fiending, itching and shit, asking everybody, do you know somebody that got strong?
Time of Pie got jumped at Baddies audition in Atlanta by 5 bitches, stud included.
I already parked somebody, knocked out.
So y'all bitch, so much shit be going on here. I just see the whole rap past me. Then that whole got to fight. Y'all, we need to go live. What are y'all talking about? Like, I'm finna get mad.
Y'all, we in this shit, Baddies audition. It's packed up here, y'all. This shit lit.
What's up, y'all? So I'm seeing Rolly and Summer fall. So y'all, this gonna be my experience from Baddies. I went to ATL. I went to the auditions, y'all, for Africa, whatever. Mind y'all, we get in there. 2 girls already started rumbling. I'm popping my shit. I'm talking to Tinkerbella. I'm talking to Summer. They fucking with me. I know Tinkerbella was low-key like trying to challenge me because like we is from the same city, but I was fucking with her. So yeah, I try to give them their flowers or whatever. And Summer was fucking with me. I'm like, Summer, give me a ticket. Please give me a ticket. Da-da-da. Like, yeah, fuck. And then here go Rolly Dicky in there. Talking about some no, Summer, no. Like, why is you saying no for it? Why, if she fucking with me, why are you saying no? Then Big Lex was low-key helping me because they kept saying step back, y'all. So I really wasn't understanding because Tinker talking about some, do you want to step forward or step back? So I'm like, bro, I'm confused. So boom. Big Lex was fucking with me. She like, no, she a baddie. No, I fuck with her. No, I fuck with her. Summer talking about some, no, she don't need to leave. She don't need to leave. But Rolly, it was giving very much. Rolly was just like making all the decisions for real. And y'all, I'ma keep it a beam. Bitches was in there rumbling. Hold on, y'all. Y'all, bitches was in there rumbling, right? Boom. Kicked out. I'ma keep it a beam, y'all. I feel like they low-key wanted people to just be in there fighting and all that. And it's like, bro, respectfully, I'm not rumbling nobody and getting out here and getting on the plane and going back home. And I ain't get no ticket. The fuck? That's...
Okay, y'all, I'm finally ready to tell my story about this Baddies audition. Don't mind my hair. I just woke up from a long night. All right, so this is how it went. I went to the Baddies audition with one of my homegirls. She's from New York. I met her in New York. She flew up here for the audition. She has been on a few of the audition episodes. She always get a ticket, but she never made it to the next round. We need to be there early. I do this all the time. We need to get there like 8 or 9 a.m. because, you know, the line gonna get crazy and ooh. So we get there at like 9 o'clock in the morning. The line was really just starting, but it was starting to pick up or whatever. So we in the line. She told me what we need to bring. We brought chairs, we brought speakers, we bought water, we bought whatever. We DoorDash food in the line, all that. So when we got in the line, they like, fuck it, we finna go to the front of the line. We ain't about to wait back here. So I guess we act like we was finna go to the bathroom and we just went to the front of the line and nobody ain't do shit about it. So they told us we were supposed to come in at 12 o'clock or 12:30. So like I told you, I got there like 9 o'clock. So I'm like, okay, 3 hours. Sun's starting to come out. It's getting a little hot. You know, people get bothered, irritated. We getting drunk in the line. They kept on coming around with the cameras and stuff like that. People had their bottles or whatever. But like they barely came around with water until way after, when people was already mad as fuck, passing out, all type of shit. So boom, they didn't open the doors till 5 p.m. Not 12 o'clock, 5 p.m. So when we go in there, we get our line, get our numbers and stuff or whatever for who, you know, with our Zeus number. And then they told us all go in this auditorium. Now the auditorium is 2 sides. And they giving all these people all these numbers and stuff like that's gonna be like the type of order or something they gonna go in. But the numbers had nothing to do with nothing. So people hot and bothered. They finally gave waters out here and there in the line. We finally came in the building about to pass out. People that passed out literally in that line. So when we getting in the building, like bitches was already fighting in the line. They telling us like we can't open the door until we get another fight. Until we get enough fights, enough content, we can't start the audition. So that was in the line. Then when we get in the building, they like it's free game once you get in the building. It don't matter. Y'all can just fight all y'all want. So
When we got in the building, literally people was fighting left and right, every which way, everywhere you look, everywhere you look. And I just keep hopping on tables, just watching every fight, personally. So it's this one guy walking around, like, tapping people on the shoulder, whispering. After they didn't get into an altercation or whatever, or I guess just motherfuckers that he feel like he got a little pick. So it was a gay boy or whatever. So he was going around whispering, telling people, I guess, to go up to the VIP. Now, I already supposed to been in the damn VIP because I know Jonathan. Jonathan told me he was going to come down there and get me, just texting when I get there. And my friend Monet also had a plug with the VIP because she always be on Baddies. So my phone had died and I was with my other homegirl. So Monet, when she told me, like, girl, you got to stay with me. You moving around doing too much. But we in my city, so of course I'm going to be moving around doing too much. So she disappeared somewhere and her ass ended up going up there. Boom. So the people that was going up to VIP, they basically go straight to the main stage with Natalie and them like that. Everybody in the auditions downstairs, they gonna have to fight their way out for one, just to get to the first panel of people. Now when they kept telling people, sit down, stand up, like they didn't know what the fuck they was trying to tell people. They wasn't letting nobody out. My friend Bree literally had to fight her way out, go to 4 different doors. They like, we not letting nobody out. She cutting the fuck up on their ass, finally got out. They was not trying to let nobody out. It was like a jail in there. It was crazy. They had all the doors locked. Everybody just going crazy. The concession stand closed like 30 minutes after we got in there. So people start breaking into the damn concession, stealing drinks and stuff because motherfuckers was thirsty, irritated, hungry, all type of shit. So when they actually start the auditions, you would just see the door open here and there, and they just pull 3 girls out or something and close the door. So they never had no structure. They never had no setup of how they was doing that shit. They literally was just randomly pulling girls, whoever was close enough to the door. So when I peeped that, I told my friend, like, come on, girl, we about to make our way out of this bitch. Because I was about to leave so many times, but I'm like, you already been here all fucking day, standing in line since 8, 9 a.m. You might as well just stick it out, see what the fuck it is, you know? And I only came to pop my shit. I never wanted to be on that show. I don't have to wake up fighting bitches all day, every day. That's slow. I came to pop my shit, be on TV. I met Lemmy, the CEO, and everything. I did what I came to do. So once we seen them open the doors or whatever, I'm grabbing her. We latched up in the arms, like, you know, latched up like this. I'm like, come on, we about to get out of here. Every time the door opened, everybody started pushing towards the door, trying to get out and shit. And I was pulling her ass right through them crowds, like, come on, we got to get through this. We about to get out of here. That shit was crazy as hell, like hectic as hell, head hurt, everything. So this is about 10 o'clock at night when the auditions actually start. So once we finally got pulled out of that motherfucker after hell and hot fucking water, we got to stand in some more lines so we can go be in front of our panels or whatever. I had one in front of Jayla, Tasiki, Bobby, Tinkerbella. Was Biggie up there? Or Meatball? It was one of them. I don't know. But I know when I got up there, they was doing 6 people at a time. So when I got in my 6 people group, I'm like, oh, I'm about to kill this. Like, I was in a group with a bunch of, you feel me? And I'm like, yeah, this ain't shit. So when we get in front of them, they like start from the left to the right. I'm the last person on the right. They like start from the left, tell me what makes you a baddie. The girl get to saying, I feel like ain't nobody fucking with me. I'm a baddie because da-da-da-da-da. And then she like, oh, ain't nobody fucking with you. Ain't nobody gonna say nothing about that. So the girl to the right instantly like, oh, I'm fucking with you. What? That was just their whole manipulation scheme. They was trying to get people roused up to get that fight. You feel me? So the bitches got to fighting. Then the friend on the next to her jumped in too. So 2 bitches was fighting her. They breaking shit. They doing all this. So while they fighting, I just cut and start talking to Jayla and them. I'm like, it's Costa Rica, Big Rick, Eastside Princess, you know. She like, Look right back at the fight. Like, y'all not here for no bosses. Y'all not looking for nobody else here to pop their shit or show what the fuck Detroit got to offer. Y'all came here from some scudded ass, bum ass, red ass bitches. Like, that's all. So they knocking shit over, breaking shit, breaking the set. So they are like, all right, next group. I'm like, I didn't get a chance to pop my shit. She like, you popped your shit enough. J-Love, squirrel looking ass. Like, bitch, no, I didn't. I should pop you in your shit. Fuck is you talking about? That's why they be making people mad like that. They trying to do that. It was so many bad bitches in there looking like that one Buff song, Detroit Ready, you feel me? And got sent home because they wasn't in there fucking fighting bitches, kissing trainees. They had the trainees was in there fighting. Bitches like literally fighting trainees, 2-3 girls at one time. This grown ass man in here swinging. Like what? It was just all over the place. When I say it was so demonic, and it's like it made me look at the show differently because I watch this shit all the time. But just to see it in real person is like how y'all traveling from city to city and just making every fucking body mad in their city, and then y'all leaving, and now all these people pissed off from yesterday. When I say the city was in an uproar for like 2-3 days, bitches was beefing with each other because they fought at the Baddies thing, motherfuckers was falling out. People I know was leaving out on stretchers and gurneys, going to the hospital. Motherfuckers was in there with broken noses, all type of shit, just to not get picked. They not finna pick none of them people from the auditions. They got their own whole roster of people that they picking, and they might pick 1 or 2 people from them auditions. So all that shit was irrelevant, and it was very fucking demonic. And it took me like a week to get my energy back right and get my spirits back in order, because that type of shit will throw you the fuck off. And it took me this long to make the video because I really didn't even care to talk about this shit because it's just draining.
I'm out this motherfucker. I gotta go find my man.
Period. My man.
Now, as per Reyna's family, they are unsure whether she auditioned for Baddies. They seem to know that she has some type of affiliation to Baddies, or she would go to their events, like I said before. However, she ended up in Ohio for sure. Cleveland, Ohio to be exact. And she was found in an abandoned house. Unfortunately, she was unalived. They are still unsure as to what happened to her. I'm going to be honest. She had a few live streams or rants that pissed some people off. Another rant is where she humiliated a man that she was having a sexual relationship with. I'm going to show you that.
Dunlap built her notoriety off shock value, posting explicit content, stirring online feuds, and spewing racist vitriol at both black men and women, all while claiming to be black herself. But all attention isn't good attention, and the reckless pursuit of fame comes at a price. Her rise to infamy came after a viral video where she publicly humiliated a man she had sex with, blasting his performance and turning him into an internet joke.
No. Put your head up. No. Put your head up. I'm showing Snapchat reaction, so if this continues to suck, I'm not moaning. Like, I'm still not moaning. This is bad. Alright, I'm gonna need you to say this. Okay, you're talking about IHOP, and I just got shitty ass head.
Her life revolved around sex, shock value, and antagonizing people for entertainment.
See, this is where it gets real spooky, y'all. Somebody was tweeting from her page from 12/13 up until January 1st. And I'm telling you, you can't even go down. You cannot go past 12/13 and see any old tweets. Somebody deleted all of her old tweets and they started post. I'm telling you, I got chills. This is so cringe. Let's read some of these tweets. Now I see them everywhere. I can look at anything, at anyone, and separate the spirituality. I compare myself to Lorraine Warren. What? I can instruct the spirit to ill itself. By the way, but if God made his mind up, it's final. When Bibles flip for me, sometimes it's to the blank pages. Like I'm supposed to write something for future people. Like we're not finna be here. LOL. Like what's being tweeted doesn't even make sense. It's like riddles. It's not fair that I can't teach people how to read their shadows and recognize the enemies. I'm like, let me know, but the enemy is never gonna let me know. LOL. But I'll do what I can because no one is paying you for that shit. What? Before this year, I don't think I had any proof the enemy existed. I said, let me record these tweets before they disappear. Because if this is not evidence, the sad part is Ohio PD going to do their job? Cleveland, Ohio PD, Are they gonna do their job? Look at the memes that this person is putting up, as if they were telling you what they did to her. It's very, very strange. The more and more you read them, and the volume, just on this day alone, I scrolled up. I'm gonna show you guys how fast I scrolled up. 12/14 in particular was a day that this person was tweeting a lot. It's just very eerie, very cringe. I had to show you guys a lot of these tweets because something in my spirit is leading me to tell Reyna's story. I tried to put this story down for days, and I just can't. I just cannot put this story down. Something in my spirit is telling me something is not right. And I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I feel that I am cracking something in this case by putting this on my platform. Other people have made videos as well. Shout out to American Femicide. But I also am contributing to finding justice for Karen Reyna. I found this on Platform X. Update. We got a lot of information that she may have been beat up, assaulted around early December 2024. She went to the hospital in Cleveland for an eczema inflammation and was discharged on 12/3. She posted about someone trying to traffic her, but she got away. When she was found, she was in clothing that we just recovered today. Her sweatshirt had blood on the neck area, sleeves, and torso. Her undershirt had a concentrated pool of blood over the lower left side. Her pants reek of urine. At the home where she was found, we found her personal items with her name placed in the garage. In the bag left there was paperwork from the Rape Crisis Center and the street card. No phone. How was she? Now, a lot of these tweets are being very nasty towards her. It shows that she had an audience of people that could not stand her. Once she did that viral video of her, basically race baiting black people and saying how much she doesn't like them. She wish black men would just be unalive. There's people that never forgot it. And so finding out that she is deceased, they are going at her on Platform X. Now, for argument's sake, let's say she did audition for Baddies. Because there's some people saying, why isn't Baddies making a statement? Why isn't anybody from the Baddies organization saying anything about this? But here's the thing. These young girls should know what they're getting themselves into. You watch the show, you know it's based around fighting. So the thing about it is, could she have been potentially trafficked, or could she potentially have fought one of these baddies? Because we hearing the stories about these girls leaving in stretchers, broken noses, going to the hospital. If you get into something with these girls, we don't know how far they will go, because ultimately everybody's trying to be the ultimate baddie. So how far would they go? And this whole thing is so disgusting for these young black girls to think that this is their only means to an end. You getting dressed to the nines just to get your wig snatched. Like, what is going on here? Like, I'm not from this era. I'm not used to this. If we get dressed to the nines, baby, we are not trying to fight. We are not trying to fight. We're trying to stay beautiful. We're trying to keep our tracks or our lace fronts intact. We're trying to keep our makeup intact. We're trying to make sure we're leaving with all of our nails, okay? These chicks is going to these auditions dolled up, face beat to the gods, just to get snatched up, just to get dragged. This needs to highlight this Baddies franchise and what it has done to black women. Black women was already messed up. This just made it 10 times worse. It's very unfortunate what happened to Karen Reyna Dunlap, aka the Nude Queen. Only 30 years old. I don't believe she had any children. She had her whole life ahead of her. But social media is a whole nother animal. Could she have potentially said she was going to a Baddies audition? Could she have potentially mentioned on one of her social media platforms that she was going to a Baddies event? And could it be that someone potentially set her up? Hopefully they find out more information. Hopefully someone comes forward, because no parent should have to deal with not knowing what happened to their child. And to all my baddies out there, please stay safe. And Karen Reyna Dunlap, rest in paradise, baby girl.